Yes, Etsy family, I'm not gatekeeping any longer. I'm going to let you know the real secret, that 1% seller secret on how to make that cash. Now, listen, I'm on EverBee right now, this fantastic tool, and I'm going to show you the new features that is going to help catapult your store and get you to do that research really quickly so you understand what actually makes money and how you can also make the money. Check this out. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So look at my screen right now. I'm on EverBee. All right. I'm actually on Etsy's platform, but I've connected the EverBee. I've connected EverBee, the EverBee tool, to the Etsy platform, and I've just typed in clip art. Right. So you can type in anything. Type in your niche right at the top. Let's do a follow along. So as soon as you watch this video, whilst you're on your laptop or wherever you're on, follow along. Put the niche that you're actually selling right at the top of the search bar. I've just put in clip art. Doesn't matter what you put. And the EverBee tool has got some fantastic new features it's gonna blow your mind. But literally what I've done is I've typed in clip art, and right now what's happened is they've got all the stats underneath each listing. Look underneath each listing, right? Check it out. It gives you the monthly sales, the views, the listing age. It gives you some important stats that you can see. And actually, as soon as you click on it, you can see that information in more detail, which is phenomenal because this is about being quick. You need to see what's going on quickly. So, for example, let's say I want to see what's making cash, right? What's actually making money. This is going to give me a really good insight. When I look at this one that's 55 monthly sales, 4,000 views in 3-month-old listing, I'm going to have a better clue what's going on. Now, obviously, I like to look at the ones that are doing well. So if I just look across, you can just get some idea. 64 monthly sales, 102, 2 monthly sales. You can look at the conversion rate, right? All of this data is phenomenal because it actually visually shows you what makes the money, what's making money. So instantly, when I'm looking at this row here, I can see that this first one right there, which is the family clip art bundle, is got 116 sales and 57,000 views, right? Now, obviously, I have to take into account the age of the listing and all sorts of things, and I can actually click on it and get into more info. But what we needed was something that very quickly gives us information so that we can understand what's working really quick. Now, what I like to do is I like to look at those. Remember, I like to look at those recent listings that are already making money, right? That's a really good sign. So, for example, I might look at this one. There's a 2-month-old listing of the gnome. Because Christmas is coming up at the time of doing this video, Christmas gnomes are quite popular. And then you got this gingerbread flavor, you got Christmas, you got snowman, you got a nice little mix of these beautiful clip arts called Christmas gnomes, 60 PNGs. But what's really interesting also about it is that you've got good stats and information, 76 monthly sales, right? And it's only a 2-month-old listing. Now, if I click on it to get more information, it actually tells me how much it's made. So it's made $564 and it's only a 2-month-old listing, right? It's got 100% visibility score and it's got a review ratio of 100%. So there's some very, very good, strong information there. And like I said, this is the kind of thing that you want. This is the kind of data that you need. For us as sellers, you need to have information really quick, and EverBee provides that for you. You can very quickly identify what is selling well, what is recent, what is converting, what's been viewed, and that information is invaluable. So I like to look at the first page because the first page is key. What manages to get on the first page is really important. And on top of that, what manages to get on the first page that is 1, 2, or 3-month-old listings is also very important because it shows me that the Etsy algorithm is pushing these. So that's another clue. Okay. So I like to look down, obviously, look at these listings and basically look at the recent ones that are selling quite well. Okay. Because it's a really, really good sign. This one is 3-month-old listing here. It's got 55 monthly sales. Okay, I'll probably go into that in a little bit more detail. But guys, there's even more stuff, data, new features that have come out that are really gonna, like I said, blow your mind. That's gonna help you when you want to actually go in and there are different ways of doing this, but there's a really fantastic way right now. It's called the shop analyzer, and this is new with EverBee, right? If I click on shop analyzer now, it's going to open up this page for me, right? And this is what it's going to do. So if say my niche is clip art, remember, type in any niche you want. My niche is clip arts, right? And I'm just going to click search. Now, the reason why I put clip art is because it's going to give me probably clip art related stores, the ones that are called something with clip art, right? Now, this is this is crazy. Look at this information, is madness. But look, I can identify and see the stores, obviously, that are making the good cash. Now, this is a bit of reverse engineering. If you can see the stores that are making good money, and then you can look and see their listings and get an idea about what kind of designs they're doing, just to kind of give you that research, that idea of the things that are working right now. So, what I like to do is this: I type in clip art because that's what let's say that's the niche that I'm looking at. Then I'll look at all the shops in this niche. What it will do is it will analyze all the shops and gives me all the data of all the clip art related stores, sales, revenue, monthly sales, shop age, reviews, favorites, all sorts. But this is where the skill comes into play. I'll go to filter and I'll go to shop age of maximum. I'm going to do quite like for a shop age, I'll do 6 months, right? Let's do 6 months maximum just to get I just want to get a sort of flavor, an idea. Now, check this out. This is so interesting. Now, you can see here that there are two fantastic stores that they're 5-month-old stores, only 5-month-old, and they're already making, well, one is making $7,093 per month, right? Um, sorry, apologies. Um, I've identified actually there's one store here because like you can get a lot of information. These two are making about 2,000, 2,600 monthly revenue. They've already got 5,000, 7,000 respectively. But check this out. Look at this. There's a store that's only 1 month old store. Check it out. It's a 1 month old store and it's making $5,000 already, right? That's crazy. Now I'm going to look at that store in a second, but that is crazy. Now I'm going to go across also, and I'm just going to see a few things. And it's got 151 active listings, right? It's that's phenomenal, right? Sorry, it's got 49 listings, active listings. But what this does is now I'll probably make it an older. I'll probably go into a maximum of 1 year. It's probably a better benchmark to put a shop age of a year. Really, let's be honest. 12 months. That's still relatively, it's still quite recent. But you can see stores here, right, that I've already made on in 12 months, 35, 14,000, around 3,000 a month. This one is making 11-month-old listing, right? Some good information. I'm sure if I go older shops, it's making even more. But that's not what I want to find out. I want to look and see the recent ones with the recent listings that are making the cash, right? So I'm going to go to this one that I identified that's already making 5K, and it's already started. It's just started out, right? Literally. And what's great about this, I can look and see the information about the store here, which is phenomenal, right? And then I can look at the listings that they've got. Remember, they had the 47. How many listings does it have? 49 listings, right? 49 listings. Okay. But let me just let me see the 12-month-old list, 12-month-old shop. And then what I can also do, because there's so much I can do. All right, let's just have a look. We can even go to an age of listings, right? I can go to age of listings. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So let me go to listing age. And so, okay, so let me check out this list. This one that's made 35,000. It's 11-month-old store. It's called. Let's click on that one, right? Okay, so we're in the store, right? We're looking at some information now for the store, and this is what I'm saying. That this is a really great feature. The data, you can see the way it's laid out is different now. Here you can see all the information right in front of you: total revenue, average price for the products, listings, active total revenue, the breakdown here for the categories of how much each the products that are sold, shop stats, monthly revenue, monthly sales, right? There's listings, there's reviews. Wow, there's all sorts. Look at this. So many different reviews, man. Going to the listings. It's amazing. So much information. That's what I love about it. And you can see what's actually selling well. These are the top sellers. So this one, and there's money spread across a lot of listings, which is how it should be. Let me just go to the overview again very quickly. Yeah, so go to the listings. You can see it shows you information about the monthly revenue, the pricing, how many it sells, listing age, so much information and important information. So look, the top one, which is making $220 per month, is the pink Christmas listing. Makes sense because Christmas is coming up. It's got a listing age of 30 months, which is telling me that it has already been making money last year and it's making money again this year, which is a really good sign. That means it's like your evergreen holiday one, which is really good. The other one that really interests me, these two-month-old listings, these fairly new listings, one making $186 per month, the other one making $155. If you have a lot of these ones, it's so cool because once you add it all up, all of these listings that are making $100+, honestly, it makes a big difference. Now check this out. This one is on Garden Fairy clip art. So what it does is when you look at your particular niche and you see the recent the recent sellers or the ones that have been created recently, 1 to 3 month old listings that are making money, it really does give you a good indicator about what's selling right now, what people actually want, what does the customer want. So in this case, you can see that customers want fairies, cute fairies, garden fairies, watercolor fairies. They want this. And this is a set of 65 images. So, you can tell that it works, right? It works now because look, sometimes things are trending now and they might not work later on. Sometimes things are working now and they will still work in a year's time. So, you just don't know sometimes what the customer wants, but this data gives you the information. It tells you exactly what's wanted right now. Here's another one, which is the Safari Animals watercolor. Again, it's a 2-month-old listing and it's making $155 per month, right? And it's a recent listing, 32 monthly sales. And this is what I'm trying to say, guys. You get all the information that you need here, right? And then you can just sift through. You can actually filter and just look at if you want just the 2-month-old, the 3-month-old listing age, maybe a maximum. Let's see, maximum of 3 months old. So I'm not even looking at the older ones. Anything that's making cash, I might want to look at. That means these are the recent ones that are making that good money. This one's $66. Is that cozy autumn planner girl clipper, right? Book lover, fall planner, another interesting one, right? Go to the next one. You got this other cozy rustic autumn clip arts. Now, obviously, autumn is kind of going at the time of doing this video, and it's approaching now. Christmas is approaching, so I don't envisage that making as much as the Christmas ones, right? So it's all about timing as well, knowing what's selling, what your timing. See, the thing is, these listings have been making money, even though they're actually quite recent, 2-month-old listing. And you know what? Honestly, this is how you have to do. You have to check out what's selling right now, what kind of words are being used. Because even when you look at these ones, let's say the cute fairy, the garden watercolor one, right? I can tell that enchanted forest is something that's quite popular right now, and this pink fairy sort of idea is also quite a trending one. So all of this paints a picture about what's wanted right now, what customers actually want to buy, so that it informs you as a seller the kind of things that you need to do. And like I said, EverBee is fantastic for that, and now even more so with their new features, it really does make a huge difference, and it will help you no end. So yeah, I think, what, I might leave it there. I might actually leave it there. Let's just go back to the main. And also coupled with you got your keyword research, which again has been revamped, and again you got an idea about what words are working. So I might say fairy in this case, because we just looked at fairy. I might say pink fairy. Actually, let's look at pink fairy. Let's see how good that keyword is. Pink fairy. And remember, you base it around what you're selling and look at the keywords that you're selling. But again, keyword research is phenomenal, and it gives you an idea. So what you can do is you can sort of sift through and see all the sort of all the keywords that you can that is similar to pink fairy as well. The similar ones. You just go down the list. You can see me going down now, just to see the kind of the good low competition keywords, and that's what you do. You check out what the competition is doing, and sometimes you might add other keywords to it. So it might be enchanted fairy. I might change it up, right, and go to search. Oh, sorry, I didn't spell it right. Enchanted fairy. And it gives you an idea of the search, the volume, the keywords, how good it is, right? And what the volume and the competition is like. And, like, for example, and it highlights it with colors, So what I like to do is I like to see what works, what's matching. So obviously here you can see that wherever it's green, and you can see that enchanted fairy clipper, for example, has a low competition, right? It's got a decent keyword score of 50 as well. So this is what I'm trying to say. These keywords were used in the listing that we saw. Enchanted fairy clipper. Yes, the volume might be low. However, if the competition is low and you're up on that first page, then you're more likely to sell. And it's about getting a lot of these good keywords, even though sometimes the volume is low, but it has low competition, which is the key to this. And what's really nice about EverBee, it gives you a good picture. So it tells you that the competition is low, tells you it has a good keyword score, and that can inform you about the kind of keywords that you would use in your title tags, product description. But obviously the listing needs to reflect what you are actually saying in those keywords anyway, so the image must reflect it. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. Do check out EverBee, free access below, and I think it really will help you stand out from the competition. So guys, see you on the next one. Take care.